Well, this time of year, millions across the country are heading to their local grocery store to pick up their Thanksgiving Day bird. Others, however, prefer a fresher option, one picked directly from the farm. But here in Georgia, raising turkeys can be extremely challenging. For some, it's just downright impossible. Recently, I sat down with Polk County producer Chad CARLTON to get his take on just how challenging raising turkeys can really be.
We probably raised turkeys for about 3 years total. We did a couple years ago and then we skipped a few just because we had so much other stuff going on.
Those who know Chad CARLTON will tell you he is indeed a very busy man. For starters, Chad's main commodities are free-range egg production and grass-fed beef. He's also very active within the Farm Bureau circuit. In 2011, both Chad and his wife Julie were finalists for the Georgia Farm Bureau's Young Farmer Achievement Award. Prior to that, 2008, Chad himself advanced to the Final Four of the American Farm Bureau's annual discussion meet. But after realizing the high demand and limited options for consumers here in Georgia, Chad decided it was time to talk turkey again.
You know, because we market everything directly to the customer, then we have a lot of opportunity to sell other products, as well as our main product. So a lot of our customers showed that interest, and you could tell there was kind of a void in the marketplace in terms of, locally grown, free-range type turkeys. Part of the problem is, I guess, there's very little processing option in the state of Georgia. There are no custom processors. These guys will be hauled up to North Carolina. That's the closest USDA inspected custom plant where we can take them and have them processed. So, if we could get some processing solutions in the state, that would lead to more production in terms of both turkeys and chickens, actually.
Now, in addition to a lack of custom processing plants, another challenge facing local turkey farmers like Chad is this. Yeah, raising turkeys, it can get pretty costly.
Several things go into that. Buying the turkeys from the hatchery, just your initial investment is pretty high. They're probably 4 to 5, maybe even 6 times what a baby chicken is to purchase. So you've got a lot into it right off the bat. And then obviously you grow them for a really long period of time. These guys have been going for, almost 6 months. So by the time you feed something like that for 6 months, you've got a lot of feed cost in it. And then, I hate to keep harping on it, but when you have to haul them 6 hours to have them processed, you have fuel and time and the processing fee itself that adds to the cost as well. So yeah, they're not a cheap product to raise.
Cheap? No. Entertaining? Yes. One thing about turkeys, they tend to have their own personalities.
When they get out, they'll follow you around like a pet. They'll follow you all over the farm. As you can tell, we've got them in this movable portable netting, so we move them around a lot to keep them on fresh grass. But that's not the most secure fencing in the world. So when they get out, we find that we can just lead them like the Pied Piper back into the enclosure or wherever we want them to go. Actually, so they do have a lot of personality. Make a lot of pretty cool sounds, so it's fun to just sit around and listen to them sometimes.